Hi, I'm Charlene and this is my kitchen. Well, today we are cooking creamy potato soup, and right over here I already have the potatoes boiling, and those have about, I would say, oh, I have it on a higher heat, so my friend set the timer about 50 minutes, but I would say it would be less than that. Depends on the temperament of your stove. But I have a gas range to use. If you have an electric range, it may be a little more temperamental. Now, my back's hurting a little today, so I don't know if I'll be able to stand to do the cornbread. And then I looked at my supply of cornmeal. I was running a little low. So we'll have to do that on a different day. So as we have this boiling over here, sometimes what I'll do instead of having the lid down all the way, and yes, you notice I'm using a different burner instead of having it so close so you guys kind of actually get a better view, is what I will do is I will offset the lid just slightly. So the other ingredients that we will have in here is I already have prepped is the white button mushrooms, the scallions, so fresh. And under here I have some chives already cut up. I would say about 10 or 15 chives already cut up really small. They're so small under here. You guys will see those. And of course, nothing is better than garlic to go into this. And out of the fridge, which is right over here, is some cream cheese, which we will be using. Cream cheese, it is a store brand. And a light cream. Now, yes, I am lactose intolerant, but I on occasion have somebody that says, can you make your creamy potato soup because it is just so delicious. So, okay, yes. And you guys get the recipe right here. Oh, aren't you lucky? Yes, you are. You guys are just so lucky that I have decided to do this recipe right here for you guys. So, you're probably like, where's your other device? Well, it's on its little station right over here. So, yes, I do have it plugged in over here so that it's primary, little port station. That's what it's on. There you go. So, as it's boiling, I told you guys this house has like the coolest antique stuff, and it does. It certainly does. The antique stuff in this house is like really cool. Now, if you think this is cool, I don't know how long my friend Rocco's mom had this in the house, but look at this thing. He said the reason that that's edged like that is because his mom used to spank him with it. Yeah, look at that. Like, look at how old that is. Like, you want to talk about antique kitchen utensils? Like, date that. Can you date that?
World War II?
World War, I don't know. How old is that? If anybody knows how old this kitchen utensil is, leave it in the comments below and let me know. Okay, now this is boiling really good, so I'm going to take the lid off. This is boiling really good. And watch yourself, Rock. So I'm going to stir this. Make sure the potatoes, I know it's like a witch holding poison. Well, witches are bad. They'll say practice black magic.
Yeah, black magic.
And that's what we do.
Yeah.
So, and look,
and also, folks, what is this?
Oh, this is fork tender already, my friend. Fork tender potatoes. Now, see, that really did not take that long. Once you have them cut right, that is a fork tender potato.
But what is this?
Yeah, what is that? Oh, I know what that's for. I know what that's for. I know what that's for. That's for making. That is for making cookies. That is for making cookies. It's for making a special kind of cookie. Well, actually, certain ones you have to switch that out. Now they have a newer version of that. But that is for making cookies. See what I mean? This is now pork tender. But yeah, you have to put a special dough in that.
You
But,
put the dough in there and you turn the top. And press this down. You have the little things in the bottom, which is supposed to be in there somehow. But this is a cookie maker. Amazing.
Yes, it is. Okay, now that the potatoes are pork tender. See, he's like, it's not the spoon. The spoon is hot. Don't mind him, he's 55 and still alive. Here's a story to that. He's still alive with the brain mass in his head. Oh, look, an old tater smasher. Told you guys, there's the most antique-ish kitchen. Here, let me see the handle. You see that? Look at that. The most antique kitchen utensils in this. Where do you find them shaped like that anymore? You don't. Date that for me and let me know in the comments below how old this really is from the handle. How old is that? Is it from the 1940s, 1950s, or the 1960s? This has to be from the 1950s or 60s. This thing is older than my friend. And he's 55. You guys already know that. Okay, so since these potatoes are pork tender already, see, look, pork tender. And that took less than 50 minutes. So take that off the heat for a minute. I need the things to turn the potatoes. I'll wait for him. So give me a minute. But let's do one more thing.
One more thing.
How old and is that?
What is this?
And how old is it? And would MacGyver know what it is?
It's a can opener.
Millennials wouldn't know that.
Power goes out. I have a can opener.
Yes. Okay, I gotta dump that out. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I have potatoes in the pot. I can show you guys that. Ooh, look at all those potatoes. It's like 7 potatoes cut up really nice. I'm gonna turn that heat back on because we need it. Yes, we do. I'm gonna put that on a medium, okay? And this is when we start adding our creamy ingredients. Yes, it is. Now you're thinking, wait, wouldn't you put some butter into this? Now we could add some butter into this. That is something that we could do. Now, I'm not really one to put butter into this. It's popping on the water on the bottom from draining the potatoes out. Now, to keep everything from singeing on the bottom, don't ask, this is a habit. This is just a habit of always shaking dairy product. Put some cream in there. And this is going to cool it down. You're going to be like, well, wait, didn't you do that when you ran it under the water? No, I did not. No, in fact, my friends, I did not. We're going to stir that around. Let the potatoes get into that cream. You want to let your potatoes get into that cream. So just kind of stir them all until they're all covered in cream. Okay. And bring you over and show you that. Yeah, because that's always fun. See that? Yummy goodness. Yay. Right? That's just starting to look great. Now, I'm already going to just put in some garlic into that. Put some garlic right in. Yes, I used the fork. Yes, I did, my friend. I'm going to turn down the heat a little lower to a low heat because we don't want that to cook in too quick already. Now, yes, I'm going to use this whole thing. Now, I have 2 of these. If I feel I want it thicker, I can make it thicker. Now, the other thing that I want to do before this is, yes, I am going to add in my vegetables. My friends, wait, did you skip something? Did you skip something? No, I didn't skip anything. Except for, I did forget one thing. Fresh cracked pepper. Thank you for the Vulcan mind melt. Yes, I am a Trekkie. And I do like Star Wars at the same time. So, you can actually like both. Don't let people put you down for it, because I like both. Because it's fun. And you just can be yourself. You can just be yourself. I don't know, I liked Star Trek when I was a kid. I watched Star Wars. Let me see. Very first Star Wars movie, you know, the one with Luke Skywalker in it. Obi-Wan Kenobi when he was all old and everything. And they met Han Solo. So anyway, you get these vegetables in here real quick, starting with the mushrooms, right? Because we have to get these mushrooms in here. Oh, these chives are trying to follow along with. Okay, well the chives are next anyway. So, oh, no mushroom left behind. Oh my God, that would be a tragedy. And like I said, you know, chives, that's the little smaller bits in the bowl, of course, because that's what that is, my friend. And then over here, that over, and we're going to stir that in before we put in that cream cheese. And like I said, you know, we want to have that, and we will add in some more cream into this before we add in that cream cheese, because we definitely want that. We're like, oh, well, why don't you add in some more water? Because you want a creamy consistency. You want it creamy. Now, a former roommate of mine, well, I think I said this in a few other videos, used to challenge me to make different foods for him. And when I made them, he was like so surprised on how they came out. He would challenge me to make chicken enchiladas. And when I made them for him, he was like, oh my gosh, this came out so much better than what I expected. And I'm like, it's me cooking. What did you expect? Like, well, I didn't expect this, and it is like 5-star restaurant quality. So, if you follow the instructions fully, that's what you're gonna get. You can do this on whatever budget you have, and expect to get rich people's food. Trust me, my friend. Cream cheese used to be the poor person's food because rich people used to consider this to be rotten cheese, rotten milk. That's what they considered it to be. But poor people were eating it. They enjoyed the flavor on their potatoes and their bread and everything else. And on their lobster, which, by the way, rich people used to consider that to be poor people's food. If you were eating crustaceans from the bottom of the ocean. Otherwise known as sea cockroaches. That might have just ruined it for you, but hey, don't let it ruin it for you. That's just what it is. Towel right over here. I can just wipe my hands on and then get right back to this and stir. And like I said, you know, creamy potato soup, what is one of your cream consistencies is absolutely that cream cheese. Now, if you don't want it too thick, you only add in one of the packs of cream cheese. That is it. That is it. But if you want it like super thick, you can add in 1.5 or 2 packs of cream cheese. Depends on how rich you want it. If you have a big party going on, you can add certain things into it. If you're not allergic to shrimp, you can add shrimp into it. You can add crawfish into this. You can add lobster, you can add crab, you can add chicken into this. You can oysters. There's plenty of things that you can add into this. You can add broccoli, a little bit of cheddar. There's just things that you can add in. Now we're going to turn this up a little to that medium heat because we want this to get hotter now. We definitely do. We want this to get hotter now. And I'm going to show you the inside of this pot, my friends. You're going to look at this and you're going to be like, oh my goodness. The house already smells wonderful. And I'm going to add in, I got to grab a spoon for that now. I'm going to add in a spoonful of garlic because a spoonful of garlic keeps the doctor away, that's for sure. You know that's actually true. A spoonful of garlic keeps your doctor away, keeps the vampires away too. That's called people that leech on you don't run around. Yeah. The moochers outside of your village. You know, the ones that knock on the door after a disaster, eat a bunch of garlic and breathe on it like, hey, what do you want? They'll be like, huh? Yeah. Okay, give me a moment. I've got to be a little bit, you know, make a few things funny while we're doing this. I'll put the spoon down, hold on, I'll show you the inside of the pot, which I'm pretty sure you can see that, like, just a wee bit over there. Hold on, take your on over. Now that you see the inside of the pot, oh no, my gosh, I wish you could smell this. I wish it was smell-o-vision. I really wish it was. I wish you guys could really, really smell this. Oh my gosh. Rocco, how's it smell in here?
I can't smell past the coffee.
Yeah, he can't smell past his coffee. If he was actually over here, he'd be able to smell it. I gotta fix where I have this setting. Sorry about the camera moving for a moment. Now, if I actually want this a little thinner, I can add a little more cream base to it. Let me adjust my camera for you so that you can see the pot right here. There we go. Isn't that better? That is. So I would say, actually, according to this timer, it would be right. This actually will have about 18 minutes to go. So, so tempted just to try it already, but I want to just let it. I think it's a little too thick. So I'm just going to add a little more cream to it. Like I said, you can base this in between your taste. Do you want it thick? Do you want it a little thinner? Do you want it in between, kind of like a clam chowder? Do you know clam chowder? That's another thing you can add to this is clam. Make your own chowder. Most definitely you can make this into a chowder. Most definitely. Oh my goodness. You should bring your nose away from that coffee and come smell this. Now he's just waiting for the bowl to be in his face. That's what he's waiting for. He's definitely waiting for that bowl to be at his face. Yes. That is what he's waiting for. So, okay, well, we have 17 minutes left, so I'm not going to talk your ear off for 17 minutes while this cooks. I'm going to let this simmer for 17 minutes, and I will be back in that 17 minutes to show it to you on the table. I will be back. Okay, well, now that I'm back and it has the last 4 minutes to go, what you want to do is you actually want to stir this. Yes, that's a whole different spoon, and my brain just farted. Count that as a blooper. So, you actually want to kind of keep that skin off the top of your soup since you are working with dairy, and we all know dairy kind of gets like a skin layer on the top of it when you're cooking with it. Now that we are down to 3 minutes, you can see all that steam coming off the soup, if you can, depending on your device. And I do still have this on a low simmer. You don't want to cook this too quick, because if you cook this too quick, you're just going to totally burn the cream. You're just going to totally burn it out. And that's just something you definitely don't want to do with cream, is overcook it, and then you have a total cooking disaster in your kitchen, and then everything stinks like burnt cow. Yeah, you don't want that. Burnt cow is not a good smell. I should say burnt creamery is not a good smell. So, yeah. In your last 4 or 5 minutes, I would say definitely, or 10, definitely go in. Depends on the temperament of your stove, like I've always said. Stir that. You see a skin start to develop on the top of your soup. Stir it, and this just smells so good. Now, you guys know I don't put salt on my food. Being born with the 2 hearts is like so difficult for me to have to like put that in my food or put it on my food after. And so I've gotten so accustomed to not doing that, but I can add such good flavor to my food that I don't need salt. I absolutely just don't need salt. So, I'm not a salty dog like my friend Rocket. He's a salty dog. Anyway, that's because he was out to sea on a gator freighter for so many years and in the Navy. But, okay, on this one he has, less than a minute to go. And then we will plate this up and I will see you at the table.
Breathe.
Okay. Okay. Now that you can see, we have this lovely bowl of soup right here. And the house smells fantabulous. And I gotta eat anyway. Does this smell great? Absolutely. Does it taste great? Just another great. And you can do this on a budget, like I said. It's just healthy. You know, you have your potato vitamins. People, you do have your vitamins off your potatoes, your scallions, your mushrooms. Then there's the chives. Then you actually have your dairy proteins in this. So don't forget that. You do have dairy proteins. And it's actually an easy soup to make. It's something, let's say, like on a fall or winter day, you know, you can make for your house. This is something that you can make and store. And you can, like I said, you're on a budget. Okay, you have something that you can make. You don't have to worry about it. And Okay, you have a nice party. You want to make something nice for people that may impress them. You can make this, like I said, mix it up with other things that people think, okay, oh my gosh, you worked so hard on this. This is so fancy. Or he or she worked so hard on this. I'm not going to say just she. He or she worked so hard on this because, anybody can make this. So I hope you enjoyed today's new recipe of creamy potato soup. And I will see you guys next time right here on Charlene's Native American Kitchen. So I want everybody to stay happy, healthy, positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I love everybody, and we'll see you later.